Willkommen zurück zu Part 3 von meinem Let's Play zu A Date with Death. Letztes Mal wurden Spitznamen ausgetauscht. Wir haben leider nicht den Namen von Grim Reaper herausgefunden, aber vielleicht kriegen wir das ja noch hin. Aber ansonsten schauen wir mal, was der nächste Tag bringt. So. Play with Victor. You pull out Victor's favorite toy, a small mouse on a stick. As soon as he locks eyes on it, he jumps to his feet and gets down low, ready to pounce. You spend a significant amount of time playing a game of cat and mouse with Victor. Time well spent in your books. Haben wir wieder was von den Nachbarn? The door leads out to the hallway beyond. Luckily, you bought groceries on the way home from work, so you don't really have anywhere to go at this time of day. However, perhaps now is a good chance to hear more from your mysterious neighbors. Ja, bitte. Ich muss doch wissen, was hier abgeht. Eavesdrop on them. You hear the creak of someone ascending the stairs in the hall outside of your apartment. You put your ear to the door, straining to hear more when the sound of someone's phone ringing echoes through the hall. A deeper voice answers. Hello? There's a pause, as you assume. The person on the other end of the line replies. I'm working on it. Yes, I'm here. I rented an apartment. I know, it's not necessary, but let me just do things the way I want them to, okay? There's an even longer pause. The deep voice lowers in reply. Let me just have this, please. I know this is meant to be a punishment, but give me a little longer. Let me just pretend for a little longer. You hear a sigh as the footsteps begin again. One of the two people on that call hung up, and you think it was probably the other person. You then hear a knock. It almost makes you jump, but it's next door. A voice both light and airy calls out. It reminds you a little of a warm summer breeze. You're early! The deep voice, like a cool winter night, responds. What can I say? I can't stay away. I mean, I might have ulterior motives. You did say you were baking today, right? The light voice laughs. So you're just after my cookies? You caught me, sorry. Come in, we can eat some before we go. Luckily, I saved you a couple, huh? The voice then becomes muffled as the door closes. That seems to be all you'll hear for today. Interesting. Gucken wir mal, was wir da morgen erfahren. Kann ich meine Pflanze wieder gießen? Your little sprout has grown some leaves. You can't help but feel proud as you give it a big drink of water. Your laptop. Games. Oh. Was gibt's denn hier schönes? Sprung-Echse. Click to begin. Oh, oh. Ah, ich bin auf der linken Seite. Oh. Wow, wow. Nochmal. Diesmal krieg ich's hin. Ha! Got you! Nö. Scheiß Game. Was haben wir noch? Runner-Echse. Ich bin so schlecht. Oh, Three Little Reaper. Run! Warum kannst du eigentlich nur nicht so hoch springen? Was ist das? Wann soll ich denn bitte schön springen? Ja, fuck you. Wordlet-Echse. Ja, nee, das spiele ich auch nicht. Ich will chatten. Chat, chat, chat. Mortal. Do not call upon me this day. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. What? Message not sent. Das ist komisch. Was ist da los? Hello? Message not sent. Hallo, darf ich bitte heute mit meinem Little Green Reaper chatten? Das ist nicht fair. Ich bin extra hierfür hergekommen. Edgy Reaper Boy? Message not sent. This just makes me want to send more messages. Message not sent. Ich finde das nicht okay. Nicht okay. Nein, nein, nein. Oh, the fuck? Jetzt kriege ich ja einen Error. Okay. System Malfunction. Okay, ja, cool. Werde ich jetzt verflucht? Oh, ich werde verflucht. The screen of your computer goes dark. Ey, jetzt hast du meinen Laptop kaputt gemacht. Das ist nicht in Ordnung. Brauch das zum Arbeiten. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Frustrated, you contemplate once again, throwing your laptop out of the window, then decide against it. Who can afford a new laptop in this day and age? You're waiting there like this for 25 minutes, when a ding from your computer gets your attention. Slowly, it boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. Instead, you see a call already connected. Why are you incapable of listening? Nor following a single simple instruction? Why is your camera off? And what did you do to my computer? It's none of your business. I see. I very clearly said for you not to call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you. And they didn't even send. Why did that happen? I obviously meant do not disturb me. Do not call me, do not message me. Yet you could not seem to understand something so simple. So I simply disabled the functions. Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Why are you being extra edgy right now? Are you okay? It is nothing to worry about. You can tell me if there's a problem. What makes you think there's a problem? Maybe I simply wanted a day of peace and quiet. Two things you're notoriously bad at. You say that and yet you've called me anyway. So it makes me think something happened. It seems your skill of deductions are adequate at least. So what's wrong? I do not wish to discuss the matter. Somehow I miss your face, you know. How about turning your camera on? Grim? No, I would prefer not to. It isn't a good idea at the present moment. What's that supposed to mean? You hurt? I suppose you could say that. Grim! Stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes. Is there something wrong with your hearing today? Or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with us? Your sass hasn't been hurt, I see. I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. That I can understand. You should have a nap. It would only help partially. I just need to rebalance. I just need some time. Which is why I told you to leave me alone today. To rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. Not going to lie, I have no clue what you're talking about. Let us resume via text. Okay. Upsi, das ging aber schnell heute mit dem Call. This will work better. You are simply too bright. Too bright? Like sunlight. Blindingly so. I can't decide if you mean that as a compliment or as an insult. Honestly, how can someone's aura be so intense and yet be so not? I'm unsure. What are you talking about? You are an enigma to me. I'm so confused right now. That is to be expected. What do you mean by aura? You wouldn't understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what mine see. Your aura, your soul, is like a mirage. I see? No, you do not. It is beyond unusual. Most living creatures have solid colors that surround them. Most? Most, yes. Some with a stronger connection to the beyond may have an aura with multiple colors, but the coloring is still solid always. Ah. I still don't understand. Do you have an A condition? What? No, you're not paying attention probably. Just listen. Your aura, since we first spoke, I've been studying it. It does not resemble a living being's aura at all. Wenn wir jetzt tot? Wenn wir nicht leben, ist unsere Seele tot? Was? Ich finde so gut, wie der Text einfach das fragt, was ich gerade selber gesagt habe. Are you trying to tell me I'm dead? You are not dead. The aura of the dead is like smoke, I suppose. It has a strong stench and it's thick. Yours is not like that either. So... what is my soul like then? Like sunlight shining through a fog. But when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colors are strong, yet empty. That seems like a contradiction to me. And that is why it's like a mirage. It does not make sense. Have you been cursed? Or maybe made a blood promise, then broke it? A blood what now? Judging by your lack of understanding, I'd say no. One cannot enter into a blood promise without understanding the consequences of breaking one. And since you show no understanding of what one even is, Rim, I literally have no clue what all this is even about. Blood promise and curses? That stuff is out of fantasy books. Not real life. That is entirely untrue. You just haven't lived a life where you have witnessed nor participated in such things. How exactly do I get you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the thought of you having an idea. You still do not believe my words. I can try. I suppose it will have to do. So, what is this idea of yours then? I'm going to channel some of my life force into you. Das klingt gruselig. What? Then maybe you will take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me. In theory. How exactly does one channel life force? And what exactly does it mean? I know I've been playing along with your whole Grim Reaper thing, but you've just gotten a buttload stranger. I have not lied to you even once since we met. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. I will form a connection between us. Right, I see. The eyes can be seen as a gateway to one's soul, and it's necessary to form the bridge between us. A bridge, of course. Can't say guys ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before. Then I'm glad to be your first and only. Yes, this should work. Once a connection is formed, it will transfer a part of my conscience to you. You'll what? This is so totally normal. It's not an ability many have, so normal it is not. Will it hurt? If you resist, it will. The connection will become unstable, and your mind will fight me like the body would fight an infection. But now that I'm stronger, so it's likely your mind would fracture if it were to resist against me. Das klingt wundervoll und gar nicht gefährlich. Wo bin ich hier gelandet? Fracture? What does that mean? Your mind would fall apart. You will lose the ability to understand life. Essentially, you will lose yourself. I wouldn't be me anymore? No. You would be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. Typically a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit it. And they really are a hassle to deal with. So let's not do that. Yeah? So this is a consensual possession? Huh? And if I change my mind? Ooh, demon time? When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm doing something forbidden. Possession sounds pretty forbidden, not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything then? Grim? Shall we begin? Yes or yes? Yes. Wow, I love looking at the blank screen. Ugh, I suppose it's needed. Fine, whatever. Hey! Wir sehen dich halt auch noch heute. Happy now? Ja. You don't look very hurt. What? You sad? It is not something visible to the eye. Nor is it anything for you to think heavily on. So, no need to bring it up. Can't you just tell me? I worry otherwise. It is simply my mind. Your mind. You know, until you've recovered? Won't it make it worse? I suppose that would be the sensible thing to do. But it is nothing I haven't dealt with before. Let's go ahead with it. Is this not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve into your mind too deep, it will be fine. Well, if you say so. Okay, so I just look at you? Just... Yes. Don't look away until the connection is formed. How will I know when it's formed? You will feel it. And I shall tell you, of course. What about that resistance? Once I've connected to you, my conscience will merge with yours. You should feel me around you. Just don't try to push me away. If you try to force me out, it will cause an imbalance in our connection. You aren't going to make me do weird things, right? Don't be ridiculous. This isn't some party trick. You want me to prove I'm serious. And I want answers. This is mutually beneficial. So once you're in, you're going to do what exactly? Look for said answers. How? 9 hells, you ask so many questions. I'm about to hypothetically let you into my mind. Of course I'm going to have questions. I almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the really crazy one. I'm going to examine your aura, feel it, smell it. Maybe it will give me answers on what is stopping me from completing this godforsaken task. Wait a second. Seeing as you keep mentioning that you want to, you know, kill me? How do I know this isn't a trick? I suppose that's a fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you. You can trust me. Trust the guy wanting to take my soul, right? I cannot lie. I will not touch a single hair on your head. Fine, I believe you. Well, are you prepared? Come at me, Grim. Stay still and prepare yourself. So, was passiert jetzt? Hello? Nothing happens. Cool, cool. Nearly there. Grim? Shh, don't break my concentration. Are you sure this is... Stop wiggling. You will cause irreparable damage, and it will be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. Just keep your eyes on me. I am. There you are. Da war ein Herz. Oh, what the fuck? Wow. Wow. Something feels strange. The connection is stable, which is lucky, by the way, because of all your wiggling. What the... How is this possible? It feels cold. You feel cold. What? I'm cold? That's you, right? That cold feeling. I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but... You really were serious this whole time? You're actually the Grim Reaper? Yes. As I have been telling you the entire time, I am always truthful. It seems that you will finally start to believe me. How could that be possible? That is a question bigger than you or I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? The connection... I feel it like a pull. Good. Can you see through my eyes? How does this work? Not until I transfer a part of my conscience into you. You haven't done this yet? No. All I have done is link us together. Think of it as a bond of sorts. Part of myself will flow through your aura, and then my conscience will be inside you. Then I could technically see through your eyes. That makes absolutely no sense. It makes perfect sense. Grim? Yes. What if my mind... You will be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. It seems you and I are quite suited to each other. Okay, I believe you. Good. This is the start of a partnership between the two of us. Does it mean I get to keep my soul? It means you can keep it today. Is that good enough? I suppose. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture our connection, a bridge. Oh yeah, it's a huge bridge. Very impressive, congratulations. One side is yours and the other side is mine. I am simply going to walk across the bridge with part of my conscience. What do I do? When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes. But hold tight to the handles, okay? That's the pull of my mind. What happens if I let go? Then you can say bye-bye to your mind as you know it. That doesn't sound ideal. Do not let go, for crying out loud. Gotcha, don't let go. What would happen to you, though? Like, hypothetically, I would pull out of your mind. No doubt pulling parts of you out when I do so. I'll hold on tight. Good choice. Phew. I'm going to begin crossing. Take a deep breath and remain calm. I'll try my best. Close your eyes. Okay. When I made it across, you can open them again. Huh, that doesn't make sense. Interesting. Das klingt nicht gut. Grim, maybe this is a bad idea? I'm worried about hurting you. Mortal, calm down. Stop worrying so much. As long as you stay calm, then nothing will go wrong. I think something is wrong. This doesn't feel right. Dustin, I don't know if I can do this. I can feel that pull, but it scares me. Stop it immediately. If you do this, then everything will be lost. Everything. But what if you're tricking me after all? What if I'm just letting myself be led into a trap? Listen to me. Hear my words clearly. I'm not your enemy. I have never been your enemy. I do not lie. You can trust me. I will do nothing to harm you with this. I'm trying. If this is supposed to be trying, I wouldn't want to see what the opposite of that is to you. If you want to die, congratulations. You're well on your way. No, I don't want to die. Then calm yourself. Picture my hand reaching out to you. Your hand. Grab it. I've got it. Mortal, you're nearly... Do not let go until I tell you to. Grim, I'm sorry. I've got you. I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. How do you feel? Strange. That is normal. Now let's take a look at the aura of yours up close. What is it? How could that... Wait a second. I can hear you! In my head! Yes. I should have mentioned that this connection has benefits and drawbacks. It is not permanent. Amazing. My talents are amazing, yes. Thank you for noticing. No, not your talents. It's amazing this is possible. Yes, thanks to my talents. I'm very talented after all. Talented and amazing. And all of that. So, can you see my aura? I can see it, yes. Mind you, I could see it before too. Now I can feel it, I suppose. It feels sparse. Not exactly what I'd want the pretty man to call me, but okay. I said your aura was sparse, not you. And pretty? Come on, I'm sure you could think of a better description for me. Anyway, it's not necessarily bad, but it's unusual. I can't say I know what it means. Hey, why are you pulling that kinda ugly face? What, ugly? I'm far from ugly. Fine, but what's with the face? It's bright. You're bright. I've told you this already. Pay more attention. Right, you don't like the light, do you? Do you sparkle in the sunlight like that vampire from that movie? What? No. It hurts my eyes to look too closely, that's all. Be careful not to damage your eyes then. Don't look too close, alright? Fantastic advice, except I must look closely if I am to work out what exactly is wrong with you. But it hurts you, that makes me feel kinda bad. I will deal with it. So, are souls supposed to be that bright? Sometimes souls can shine or glow like yours. It's rare, but not unheard of. But yours doesn't look the same, nor feel the same as anyone else's. Maybe you should try smelling it. You did say you were going to do that, right? It has no scent. That honestly sounds like a good thing. What the lack of smell tells us is that you are indeed not cursed. Which is good, but it still doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again, it helps me to concentrate. Looking into my eyes is that distraction, huh? Distracting. What is it now? mir nicht. Grim. Open. Give me the diagnose, dog. In all of my years, I've never seen anything like this before. What is it? It's you? Me? Close your eyes again. What? No, start explaining. Just do as you're told. You could say please, you know. Please. I'm the best of the best. I like the positivity. It's an undisputable fact. Yet, I can't make any sense of this. Maybe you're not the best of the best then? Nonsense. That is not an option. If anything, this is a problem with you, not with me. Ouch. Your aura, it pulses and ebbs. When you close your eyes, yes, it pulses. Open them again for me. And now? Now it ripples. The colors flow like oil on water. Maybe something is protecting me? Is there something you need protection from? Well, you? I won't harm you. I've taught you such. Yeah, you won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Correct. But not today. I'm still not at my full strength. I believe you. For now. So, no answers? You can't rush perfection. No, but I can rush you. I will look into it more later. There must be something mentioned in the tome or somewhere. Pulsating auras, and then there's your other issue. Other issue? Until I understand what's going on, it's best you don't ask questions. I know, that will be difficult for you. Out of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. Why can't I ask questions? Would you look at that? Another question. Ha. Knowledge is dangerous. Especially if it's wrong. So, you'll tell me once you know more? Perhaps. Maybe if you behave. Or beg. Do I really have to beg? I mean, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to know... Maybe if you beg me first. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Now? So suddenly? I need rest. And I need answers. The answers will be coming first. Take care of yourself, okay? My well-being comes second to my responsibility. The responsibility of being the Grim Reaper? That is correct. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried for my soul, but... You're not very threatening. I can be plenty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. Then show it to me. Not today. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I don't lie. So you've said. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. You told me I had to. Indeed, but you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? What? And what if I said yes? Ah, I've got you wrapped around my finger, little mortal. And what if I said I didn't mind that? I would say that you are making a mistake, obviously. The only place I will lead you to is your doom. Remember that. If anything, I would say I have you wrapped around my finger. And how did you come to that conclusion? You're like a little puppy that I'm leading around by the collar. So you wish to collar me. Understandable. I would look fantastic in a collar. I bet you would. I'm leaving now. Try not to get up too much trouble while I'm gone. Night night, Mr. Grim Reaper. You could at least try to sound a little scared. Ja, das wäre so einfach. By the way, I'm assuming I can't tell people about you? Absolutely not. If I find out you have told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Like anyone at all? Do you really have a death wish? Maybe I just like pushing your buttons. You are truly infuriating. Thank you! By the way, I can't believe you changed your profile picture to that. You and your edgy teenager-like ass. I do not see what is funny about it. I did not want to be contacted. A solid black picture seemed to convey that. It definitely did. I feel you are being sarcastic, but I will allow this once. Anyway, tomorrow we will talk about what happened. What nearly happened, that is. You could have died. Okay. Would have made life easier for you though. Go rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Nice to know you care. Or don't, and suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way. Such heartwarming support. Thank you. I suppose I will take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. My heart? Your heart, your soul, you, entirely. That's a bold claim. No other shall have you. Good night, Sunshine. Da ist er wieder, der Spitzname. Die ganze Zeit nennt er mich Mortal und am letzten Nachricht sagt er Sunshine. Natürlich. Cutie. Today was a very strange day for you. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spent the majority of the day at work, unable to be productive. How could you be after such a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out from their apartments to find out what happened. You later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. Natürlich. Und wieder sind wir ungeschoren davongekommen. So. Das war's für Part 3 von A Date with Death. Wir haben heute sehr viel herausgefunden. Und ich bin sehr gespannt, wie es im nächsten Part weitergeht. Bis dahin. Bye.